This question is related to RICC restricted active clause coverage criteria. RICC means RACC restricted active clause coverage criteria. So consider the predicate is given and its truth table given below. Friends, if the truth table is not given, you can find from this predicate all the values. So first consider the letters A, B, C and 3 variables 2 power 3. 8 combinations are there. You can write true, 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 false, 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 all false. Note that the blank cells represent the value F in the truth table. Friends, this concept is related to quiz 2 syllabus clause coverage criteria. ACC active clause coverage criteria. One of the criteria is RACC restricted active clause coverage criteria. So which of the following set of RACC pairs for the literal B? They are asking for the literal B only. So B means you have to consider PB only, PB column. For RACC, all active clause coverages, the predicate PB is true. If it is RICC restricted inactive clause coverage criteria, PB is false. Why only PB, PA, PEC also there, right? So why we consider only PB? Because they are asking for the literal B. If they ask A, PA must be true. If they ask C, PC must be true. So for this question, so this one only for RACC they are asking to find restricted active clause coverage criteria. For PB must be true. There are two options, only true, right? This one, that is the row number 1 and row number 3. So 1 and 3 for only PB equals to true. So for RACC, what are the conditions? If B flips, so predicate also flips. And second condition is minor clauses are same, must be same. So these are the two conditions, friends. From the options we will check one by one. We will go from options, that is easy. So now first option is 1, right? 1, and second option is 3. So write for the option A, B, C and predicate B. Right? A, B, C and predicate B. What is option 1? 1 is true, 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 all true. Up to this you can write the entire row. True, 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 right? And for 3, true, false, right? True, false, true, false. Here what is the important condition? The minor clauses must be same. What are the minor clauses? So they are asking for PB, that is B is major clause. So other two clauses A and C are minor clauses. This one important. If you forgot to always they are asking most of the questions A, B, C are minor clauses. If you forgot to this point, you will answer wrong. So here A is the minor clause, C is the minor clause. This must be same. So same, right? In 1 A is true, C is true. In 3 A is true, C is true. Both are same values. This condition satisfied. And if B flips, if B is changes from true to false, P is also changes from true to false, right? So this condition must be correct. RACC pair. This condition is only this pair is correct. Flips means changes its value. And next option is 2, 6. 2, 6. We will check 2. So we want to check the next option 2, 6. So for this 2, 6. So the first condition is PB must be true, right? So for 6 PB is false, right? And 2 also PB is false. For this reason this option is incorrect. So this option A is incorrect. And 1 and 5. For 5 also, so this row 5 also PB is false. So PB false. For this 5 PB is false. This is not a RACC pair. This option is incorrect. So first option is incorrect and 2, 6 also present in this option. So this completely, this is 3 also not a, 7 is also PB false. For all the options this is also PB false. The major clause is false. For RACC pair major clause must be true. So for this reason this option is incorrect. So only one option is correct, 1, 3 this is correct. This is pair. Because for this combination 1 and 3 only PA PB major clause must be true, is true. For P and the continuation of the above question, and which of the following are set of RICC pairs for the literal B? This is important. So for B, RICC must be false, right? For RICC, restricted inactive clause coverage criteria, the B is the major clause. The predicate PB must be false. So PB false, how many conditions are there? This 1, 2, 4. So PB must be false. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 5, 6, 7 and 8. So RICC only 1 and 3, right? RACC 1 and 3. For RICC 1 and 3 is the RACC pair. Rest all are RICC, right? PB P predicate with major clause must be false. Whenever I in restricted I is there, GICC, RICC like this, you can use false. Major clause must be false. And second one, the minor clauses are fixed or identical. So what are the minor clauses? Must be same, must be identical or same. And third point is, if B major clause flips, predicate must be same, constant, fixed. These 3 rules for RICC, friends. For options 1 by 1, 5, right? First 1 and 5, A, B, C predicate. Without calculating this, 1 for 1 PB is true, right? PB is true. Here PB is true for only 1 and 3. So here 3 PB true and for 1 PB is true. PB major clause is true. So for this reason this option is incorrect. It not be RICC pair. If PB is true, it must be RACC pair. So this option is incorrect. Here also 3 is there, 1 is there. This option is also incorrect. So next you have to check these 2 options only. These 2 options. So for we check for this one, first D. Why this one wrong? So first pair is 2, 4. That is 2 and 4, A, B, C and predicate. For 2, C is false, all are true. C is false, all are true. And for 4, so for this major clause must be false. This is already correct. So minor clause means minor clause must be same. Minor clauses are A and C. This must be same, right? Both are true, both are false. These are same and identical also. This is correct. And predicate is constant. This is also correct, right? Predicate is constant and fixed. Same. If the major clause changes, major clause is also changes from true to false, right? 2, 4 is correct. This pair is correct. This pair is correct. Next we want to check for 5, 7 pair. Is this correct or not? 5 and 7. B, C and predicate. So for 5, false, true, true, false. False, true, true, false. For 7, C only true, all are false. C only true, all are false. So predicate is constant, right? This is true. And minor clauses A and C must be fixed, right? Both the values false, false and true. In 5 it is false, 7 is also false. C is true, 5 and 7 is also true. Both are same values in 5 and C. You can check in 5 and C. Not A equal to C. A equal to C not. Don't need to check A equal to C, friends. A has the same value in both 5 and 7. Row number 5 and row number 7. Okay. Combinations. Row numbers must be same in different row number. And the condition, if B flips, if B changes true to false, predicate must be constant. This is also correct. 5, 7. The major clause B changes from true to false, predicate is fixed, false. This is correct. Why this option is incorrect? For predicate equal to true. So this is wrong, friends. 4, 5, 7 is correct. See. So for 5, 7, in this the predicate P is false, right? P equals to false. So for 2, 4, for these two combinations, the predicate P equals to true, right? Predicate P is true. Predicate P equals to false. But these pairs are RICC pairs for not only P equal to true. P equal to true and P equal to false. These are different, right? So for this option is incorrect. So 2, 4 is true. This one is correct. For predicate is true. This option is correct. And 5, 7 for predicate equal to false. Right? In these two options, predicate is fixed constant and its value is false, right? So this option is correct. So for this question, the option is C. Friends, thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe my channel and share with your friends.